Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Modern Warfare 3 on YouTube for you, because hey, that's what I do. He could go all the way with the umpity ump or the UMP, whatever you want to call it. People are just anal like that on YouTube, but that's okay. No. I don't know, I get retarded sometimes. Because I'm retarded with Call of Duty. I do it like that. I'm just like that. Retarded. And I don't know. I mean, I think this is like the first time where people are just like so damn tired with all the rest of the Call of Duties. I mean, the only reason that I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 is that we all, or at least I know that for a fact that Modern Warfare 3 is a direct translation from Modern Warfare 2, and all this other hoopla about Call of Duty 4 and everything else is just all a bunch of BS. And that's just the way it is. And I think just, you know, people are just, in general, like, you hear so much talk about Modern Warfare 3 and the game's not even out. It's like, damn, I'm already tired of the game. I haven't even seen it. And you're like, what are you gonna do, you know? I mean, I think people should take the time to actually, like, go ahead and play other games when it's to this point. You know, you got great games like Skyrim coming out. Now, I think a lot of things are going to change when the new consoles come out, to tell you the truth. I mean, you know, it's okay, like, you can bring back franchises that were dead, you know, on the old consoles, but now in the new consoles, new hardware, new software. And I think that, you know, and then people make these comments about Battlefield. They're like, you know, Battlefield wasn't 1942 was the first game, blah blah blah. You know, I'm talking about the Xbox, the original console. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about as far as engines are concerned. You know, EA has taken the time and DICE has taken the time to make Frostbite engine number 2. This is their third engine. This is their, if you really think about it, this is DICE's third engine on the Xbox console. Now, here's the thing. When you make that many changes, then you're not going to keep a core group of people with you. Now, if you look at Call of Duty, they've had the Quake 2 engine, I think it was, or I don't know what is it. Call of Duty's had the Quake 2 engine forever. And all they do is tweak the shit out of it. They've tweaked it so much it can't be tweaked anymore. That's basically like, you know, getting as much horsepower as you can out of a V8 engine. I don't know. Like, you know, you put all the nitrous, all the whatever you put on it, and it, you know, it's the Fastest and Furious. This is Fast and Furious Part 5. This is the last show. I mean, come on. This is as far as you can go with the Quake 2 engine, or whatever it is. Whatever Quake engine it is, or the Unreal engine, whatever engine it is, that, I mean, as far as they can go. But you can see, like, DICE, they started out. Now listen to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about PC. People get this mixed up in the comments. The first game that came out was a ported version from the PC to the original Xbox. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat was the first Battlefield game to show up on console. Was Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Then that engine changed. It went to the Frostbite engine, and that's when shit fucking fell apart. They didn't listen to the community, and you know, that's where my lineage came from. First person shooters. I was in Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, and then it was either Halo or it was Call of Duty. And everybody who, I mean, they had a huge crowd that was following Battlefield. And then they didn't come out with Battlefield 3. They went to their new Frostbite engine, and then the fucking company split. Half the people went to Chaos, make Frontlines Fuel of War, which is fucking trash. And then the Battlefield Bad Company. Both their ideas from that split company, both were fucking trash. Both bad ideas. And then then EA, those people, they left from Medal of Honor. And their idea was the right idea. The guys that went and started the Call of Duty Activision Infinity War. They came out clearly the winners in the Modern Combat. There was three sets of guys from EA that like saw the light, like, oh my god, Modern Combat, let's all go ahead and try to make one. Clearly DICE and the part of their crew had the right idea, but they changed it. They changed the engine, and then the Frostbite engine didn't work. You've seen what happened to Frontlines Fuel of War and Chaos with Homefront. They went out of business. Goodbye. And the only reason that DICE is around is because the shareholders at EA have deep pockets. That's why they're still here. And that's why, don't tell me a company who's had 3 engines, the first ported over for Battlefield Modern Combat, and then Frostbite, and then Frostbite 2. You know, I mean, you know, listen, you know, they took so many chances, and now, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bad game, but now it's a good game. Now it's a great game, and a lot of people are not, you know, there's so much bad blood, so much hate from, you know, the past, you know, a lot of people are still salty. I was salty all the way through the Bad Company series. I literally had to play this game for a couple weeks. I hated rush mode, and now I like it. But you don't see that. You don't see that problem. I mean, Activision did a great job. Even though they fired these guys that brought the game to Activision, they still were able to hold it together. They still came out with Treyarch, which, I mean, Treyarch out of the whole thing is the big winner. I mean, not only did they make it off the success of somebody else's other idea, but they actually created a Modern Combat game that is in a totally different direction from the original creators of the game of West and Zampella, which is amazing. And any other developer was out there, they would realize this, and then they would go and do the same thing. Why take a good game and try to make something completely different? Crysis 2. I mean, I don't know. There's fucking Far Cry, Rainbows. I mean, there's just so many games out there that just fail at miserably. I mean, do exactly what Call of Duty does. They take everybody's game and they copy it, and they just, oh, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I mean, it's 60 frames per second, and is that big of a deal? I don't think it is. Not once we see Battlefield 3 for the consoles. I think it's a great game. But, you know, just, I mean, here's a lesson to be learned. Is that, you know, if you want to make, if you're a developer out there, and you want to come on the scene and you don't have much funds, copy Call of Duty. Just improve on the things that people are crying about continuously that they never listen to the community about. Dedicated servers, blase, and so on and so forth. I don't know. I can go on a whole list of it, but I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, it was a beautiful Sunday. I hope you guys are enjoying your sunshine. Nice little heat wave in the Midwest. Beautiful baseball and football weather. I hope you enjoy going outside and relaxating, enjoying life. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace!